Alright, so we're going to talk about hostile territory, guys. This is a video. It's going to be really quick and easy, but I need you to understand a couple things. One, when you go, this is for live auctions, not online. So when you go to live auctions, you are going in kind of a hostile territory, okay? You got to understand that people that go to live auctions, the vast majority of them have been doing it for years. They've been doing it before Storage Wars, the show. They've been doing it way back in the day. This is how they feed their family, and they've been doing it for years. And a lot of time too, they're friends with each other at the auction. Yeah, they may bid against each other, but they've known each other for a very long time. They know what their kids' names is. They know their whole backstory. Locals know each other extremely well at storage unit buying communities when you go to live auctions because they've been doing it for so long. When you are a new bidder and it's your first time, my first ever storage auction was live, not online, because back then it wasn't that popular. So they knew I was new right from the get-go, right? They can smell new buyers a mile away. When you show up, they know if you've been there or not, a lot of times. And the reason that this is important is because you've got to understand your surroundings in which you are, because you sometimes may spend more money because there's going to be more competition at a place that you've never been before, right? So understand that when you go to a new location and there are locals there, you know, it's okay to be part of the crowd, and realize too that you may spend more money because they see it as kind of their turf, their territory. So they may bid you up, meaning they may bid on a storage unit a little higher than they normally would, just so you know, because you are new. And they don't want competition. These locals do not want more people, right? Because more people equals more money, equals more bidding, higher prices on the storage units. They don't want new people. So all I can say is when you go to these places, it will be a little bit hostile territory. It's important that you keep that in mind when you go to live auctions. They will know that you're new more times than not. And just understand that it may be good for you too. When you go to your first auction, you don't have to buy a storage unit as a new buyer. You can go and kind of get the lay of the land and see how things are done, right? Because the whole process is new. You can bring family, bring some coffee, and just kind of see the process of the storage units. You'll familiarize yourself with it. You'll have less nerves, less jitters, and also, more importantly, you may actually kind of get to know some of the people that are there. So the next time that you go, you can be prepared and ready. So I always recommend when you go to your first live auction, you go with a budget, a certain amount of money that you go with, and nothing more than that you can afford. That way, it eliminates any mistakes that you make. For example, if you're bidding against somebody and they're trying to overbid you and you overbid them just because you're excited about getting the storage unit, and then you spend more money than you should have. That would eliminate that, because you only have a certain amount in your pocket until you get to know the locals and understand who has the money. Because within that crowd, that local crowd, there's going to be some people there that bid on the cheap units, and there's going to be some people there that have a lot of cash. And you need to identify that eventually over time, who has the money, who doesn't, and kind of get their buying profile down, so you can kind of fit your own in there when you see your type of storage units, and you know kind of who you're bidding against and what that budget will look like when you spend your money and you buy the unit. So that being said, this was a quick video just about hostile territory. They're all great people, but remember, they don't like new people because it brings more competition. This was hostile territory. Have an amazing day. Continue to watch these videos and learn, and I'll see you on the next video.